blue sheet. Hi. What are they doing? Oh, right. Let's clean this area. Right, we gotta get up. Guts to 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 get up. All right, buddy, come on. We gotta share the space, bud. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Here. Do you want to sit here or do you not? Y'all, Blue is feeling better. He's feeling better. He's feeling better. Hey, he's feeling better. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, y'all, I didn't even tell you the story time on freaking Blue. So do you want to stay up here or do you want to get down? It's fine if you don't want to stay up here. It's okay, I promise. Hey, Mr. Marcus, you don't want to stay. Come here, Blue. I just want to tell. Thank you. How you guys doing? It's fine. How are you guys? All right. So today we're going to be talking about some things. I've had a few questions on this, so yes, we're going to talk about it. And yeah, how y'all doing? How is y'all? What is it? What's today? Tuesday? Monday? I don't know what today is. I don't know what today is. I'm doing all right. Much better now that Blue is feeling better. Y'all, I gotta get comfy. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I can't complain. But today I wanted to talk about intuition. Hey, intuition. I wanted to talk about intuition. And I also wanted to give you guys a story time. So, yes. Yeah, we're gonna talk esoteric things today. What is your ethnicity? I am black. Why? Why? I'm just kidding. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you guys. Is it giving body? It's giving body. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Can y'all go ahead and double tap the screen, please? Please. Please. Can you double tap the screen, please? I don't have my other phone, so I can't really tell y'all how to do it, but you know how to do it. You know how to do it. Please, I let you thought. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. So, okay, let's get into story time. So, up to date with Blue, because some of you guys have been asking me about Blue, what's going on with Blue, how's Blue. Blue is doing good. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, the only reason why I did not talk about Blue when you guys were asking is because it was making me emotional. And I didn't want to cry. I didn't want to cry. Y'all, let me tell you something. I used to have a cat before Blue, okay? I used to have a cat before Blue, and she passed away. Her name was Izzy. She passed away, and y'all already know the story time on how Izzy passed away. The dang demon killed her, okay? Hey! The ghost that was haunting me and followed me killed her. So, but how Izzy died, how Izzy died was she had something about like her nervous system. Well, maybe I'll do that story time. Maybe I'll do that story time another time, Marcus, because Marcus is like, huh, I ain't heard that one. I said that one like a year ago. I never showed you the cat. You just seen that. I don't know. I guess he doesn't want to be on the camera. But, yeah, so that's a story time for another time. Anyway. Well, how Izzy died was her central nervous system, her neurological, whatever the heck you want to call it, was attacked from like a viral infection, and she pretty much went limp. She died. Yeah, she went paralyzed, she died, and all that stuff. Okay, she went paralyzed, she died, and all that stuff. So this was a long time ago. This was before Blue. So y'all know I've had Blue for a while now, going on 7 years. I've had Blue, and he was showing like the same symptoms that Izzy was showing weeks before she passed. So I was like a little triggered. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little triggered. So that's the reason why I didn't really speak about Blue when you guys were asking, because I was triggered and I didn't want to cry. Okay. Now, like I said, I've been doing Reiki with Blue. If you guys don't know what Reiki is, it's a sense of healing. You can heal people through like Reiki and stuff like that. And yeah, so fast forward today, I ended up taking Blue to the vet. And he was good to go. The vet diagnosed him, and they pretty much said that he just had a fever. So, oh Lord, I was so relieved. Okay, they gave him some antibiotics, and he's already like feeling better. He's moving around, he's walking, he's not lazy. So that's the whole thing with Blue. Blue's feeling better, so they prescribed him antibiotics for him. Shiva, she goes back to the vet next week. I've been in and out of the freaking vet place with these dang cats. And yeah, so Blue, he's good. He just is running a fever. He's good. It ain't nothing wrong with my little mink. So I am happy about that. So yes, cats have 9 lives. Yes, they do. So I'm very relieved about that. Yeah, so she was good. Blue's good. Well, Shiva and Copper got into a fight last night, but it's okay. They're going to have to get over it. They're going to have to get over it. But enough of the cats. We're going to be talking about, let me write this down. We are going to be talking. We're going to be talking. We're going to be talking about intuition, okay? I need to find, hold on. Give me a little piece of paper. Just a little piece. Just a little piece, hey. Just a little piece. Just a little piece, hey. Just so I can timestamp. Well, I don't know if I'm going to leave this video up or not. We're going to see. We're going to see if I'm going to leave this up or not. So, yeah. Here's my pen. Oh. That's kind of ugly, isn't it? Oh, no. Why is this not working? My pen's not working! All right, y'all. Fuck. China. There goes. All right, y'all. Okay. Also, as well, you guys, I will have some videos posted for the members only price starting tomorrow. I just sent out all videos for personal readings as well, so check it out if you didn't get your email. If you would like one, you can go ahead and send a super chat over $10. Okay. And yeah, I'll do personal readings in this video if you guys would like, but I don't plan on it. So if you want that, you can do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. So let's talk about intuition. What is, oh wait, I didn't timestamp correctly. All right, intuition, what is it? What is intuition? Now, there was a few of you guys who asked on a status that I made, what is intuition, or somebody asked, what is intuition? How can I connect to my intuition? And yeah, so what is intuition, y'all? What is intuition? This is I'm going to teach you guys what intuition is on a scientific level. Y'all know the vibes. I'm going to teach you guys what intuition is, what it means when you disconnect from it, all right? Because somebody mentioned that they were feeling disconnected from their intuition, all right? And they want to know what is a good step to get back connected to your intuition. And then I'm going to give you guys ways to connect to your intuition if you don't know how to start. If you're just, I know there's a lot of you guys, not all of you guys, but you know, we are all in different stages of our lives. So some people already know how to access their intuition. Some people don't know how to access their intuition. So I'm going to be showing you guys on both ends of the spectrum. All right. And you know what it means when we are connecting to our intuition and when we are, you know, tapped in or getting channeled, downloads, things of that nature. So we have our whiteboard ready. Where's my water? Hold on. I need water. So what is intuition? So you guys, I don't really have like any like crazy notes or anything like that. I'm just gonna go off the dome based off of my experience, okay? So let's redo this. What is intuition? Okay. We meet again. How did I know? How'd you know? Are you listening to your intuition? Are ya? All right, so what is intuition? Okay. Am I left-handed? No, I'm not. All right. So what is intuition? Intuition is the best way that I can put it, you guys. Intuition is a unconscious, conscious, mainly unconscious feeling or knowing without physical proof, okay? This is the art of just knowing, right? Every single one of you guys that are on here, you have it. You have it, I have it, your grandmama has it, okay? Your cats have it, your dogs have it. Everybody has intuition, okay? So I need you guys to understand that everybody has intuition. And you know, you did your big one coming here because I'm going to show you how to tap into it or to make it higher, okay? Now, everybody has the intuition. What is intuition? We're going to say it again. Intuition is just the knowing, the unconscious knowing of something or knowing the answer to something without physical proof, okay? Oh, you want to eat. All right. So let's talk about intuition. What is the intuition linked to, right? Most people link the intuition to a feeling, right? Or a gut feeling, okay? Your intuition can be connected to your gut, all right? Now, why is this important? Why do we say the gut? Why do we say the gut? Well, the gut is technically your second brain, okay? Your gut is your second brain. Now, the gut has the ability to communicate with the brain, but the reason why they call the gut the second brain is because it has the ability to function independently without the brain, okay? So this is why they say, oh, we get, you know, gut feelings, or we get, you know, intuitive nudges, but, you know, gut feelings, or we feel these sensations within our body when we feel something, or like we think we know something, right? So the intuition, one, is always linked to the gut, all right? Now, why do we say the gut? Because the gut has something called an enteric nervous system, all right? And this is why we call it the second brain, because it controls your digestion, all right? It controls your digestion, and it is able to independently communicate with the brain, all right? Now, there's two ways that the brain, but there's two ways that the gut communicates with you or within your body. It communicates with the nervous system, and then it also, which is very big system, okay? And this is why we get these feelings, right? Our nerves are all throughout our body. So the gut has the ability to not only communicate with the nervous system independently, but it also can communicate with your brain, all right? So that is very, very important. Now, how do we build our intuition? Our intuition is built based off of, experiences, and as well as like patterns that happen within your life. Now, why is this important? Because we are all connected. All right? We are all connected. How do you know these feelings aren't angels? Well, that is a great, see, look, you speaking too soon. You gotta let me talk, okay? Gotta let me talk. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay, this is how we tap into other. Listen, we're gonna talk about it. Okay. Now, but yes, patterns. Okay. Now, how can we, connect to this? We can connect to this by being present, right? We can connect to this by mindfulness and also connecting to your body. Y'all need to fucking behave. Listen, I'm going to get my knife. All right? Who? We are in class. All right? And I'm about to be handing out some slips for detention. That's what's going to happen. And you're not going to go to lunch. And for lunch, it's lasagna. Yes, Meta. All right now. All right, so we can exercise this by, so for some of you guys who were who were asking, oh my God. For some of you guys who were asking, connecting to your intuition, you can always practice this by practicing mindfulness, connecting with your body, and also taking care of your body. Now, for those of you who said they, disconnected, or you feel disconnected from your intuition, but at one point in time you felt you were connected to your intuition, and now for some odd reason you're feeling disconnected to your birthday's tomorrow. Dang, I definitely you know what, maybe I will cook you some lasagna to eat. All right. And being connected to your body. So what happens is, if you once felt connected to your intuition, and then now all of a sudden you're feeling disconnected, it's probably because there's a disconnect within the gut. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I like to do to make sure my intuition is intact and she's good to go. But this is one thing that I want to mention. When you are on your spiritual journey, you guys, and a lot of people go through this more than many don't even know, okay? You have intuition, you have your spiritual intuition, and you have psychosis, okay? So this is why it's very important. This shit is not a game, okay? I want you guys to know that this stuff is not a game. It's not to be played with, okay? It's not to be played with, all right? You have to understand that. There is a fine, okay? You ever heard the movie Fine Line between love and hate? Okay? It is the same thing with intuition. There's a very fine line between intuition and psychosis. When we do not practice that grounding, when we do not, and again, you want to be grounded when you do not practice that mindfulness, staying present, and, really taking care of your body, all right? And being able to connect to your body. So when we are not practicing these things, you can fall into psychosis. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to fall into psychosis. You do not. Listen. You don't want to fall into psychosis. It is not fun. okay? Shut up. Anywho, she was a cutie patootie, wasn't she? So yes, you want to make sure you're practicing that, because you can easily fall into psychosis, and that's something that we do not want to do, okay? You're going to think everybody's after you. You're going to think everybody hates you. You're going to be thinking you're getting followed. You're going to be thinking just all kinds of things, and we want to stay away from that. We want to stay away from that. So it's very important to practice those things that I just mentioned: mindfulness, presentness, and being connected to your body. Now, well, how do you do that, Star? How do we do that? I'm going to show you guys, okay? Now, remember, your intuition is linked to your gut, okay? So your intuition is linked to your gut. So of course, we have to be mindful of the things that it is that we are intaking. Now, naturally, some people have a strong connection to their intuition, and some people it's terrible, and that's okay. That's okay. But that's why I'm here, sister and my brother. That's why I'm here. All right. So I'm going to show you guys some things that I like to do personally to help me keep my intuition in shape. Now, this is not a sponsorship. All right, this ain't a sponsorship, but I don't gatekeep. Okay, just ignore it, Captain. Just ignore it. All right. So we're here. We're about this. Okay, we let the trolls troll, and we're just gonna let it go. Okay. So this is a brand that I like to use. Okay, I'm not gonna gatekeep. I do gatekeep sometimes, but I ain't gonna gatekeep. Okay, this is very important. So teas are very good. For those of you that do not know, I love to drink tea, but I drink tea raw. I don't use no sweeteners, no honey, no none of that. I drink my tea raw. Okay. Now, this is a brand that I really, really love to use. This lady is amazing. She's a queen. She is a goddess. Absolutely love her. Okay. I use the Goddess collection. All right. So let me show you guys how to use it. So she has all kinds of tea, y'all. She got all kinds, okay? So me personally, I like to take my Goddess collection, and then I have my own little tea bag here. All right. I mean, it's not a tea bag, but excuse me. It's a bag. It's a tea bag. Shit, if it's enough, what I need, okay? So I like to put the tea in here, you guys. And yeah, so this tea that I use, well, I have a plethora. I have a lot of her teas, y'all. But I like this tea. It's worth it. The price, it may be a little expensive, but it's worth it. And the teas last a very, very long time. So shout out to the Goddess collection. Absolutely love you down bad, boo. I love you. Thank you so much for blessing, okay, the collective. But this is her. Okay, you guys. Okay, the Goddess collection. This is her. She makes an assortment of teas. This particular tea that I'm showing you guys is the pineal power, whatever you want to call it. All right. This one is going to really clean out your gut. This one is really going to help you connect to your intuition. Okay. The pineal power. All right. Now, the two main ingredients that are in here are lavender and blue vervin. I can't talk, but yes, it's lavender and blue vervin. Okay. And then of course she has other teas, and how I like to do it is, look, she damn near gone, bitch, but you get a bitch. Anywho, so you're gonna take a teaspoon, okay? You take 1 teaspoon of this herbal blend, add it into your tea bag or whatever it is. If you guys want to check her out, it's thegoddesscollection.com. All right. And then you're going to steep it. So you're going to bring your cup of water or whatever it is to a roiling boil. You're going to bring it to a roiling boil. And then you're going to put your teaspoon of tea. You're going to put your teaspoon of herbs in here, and you're going to put it in your cup. You're gonna cover it and you're gonna let it steep. Turn the heat off and you're gonna cover it and let it steep. Now, you can use honey or whatever it is that you want to flavor it, but don't. For maximum benefits, drink it raw, okay? Drink it raw, let it steep. Don't drink it while it's hot, and then let it get like room temp or like a little warm, just not boiling hot. And then, yeah. So this will really help you connect to your dreams, have dreams and stuff like that. I love this stuff. It's great. Great, 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 great. All right. I love all her stuff. She has amazing things in her shop. TheGoddessCollection.com. Check her out, y'all. All right. All right now. So that is your intuition. All right. So let me go ahead and, so remember, your intuition is linked to your gut. All right. Intuition is linked to your gut. Your gut is linked, your gut is linked to your enteric nervous system. All right. Which it would be considered the second brain. Your gut controls digestion while also communicating with the brain. Remember, the gut operates independently. You're gonna go in timeout. Would you like to go in timeout? Huh? Is that what you like? Huh? Do it one more again. Okay? Now, what was I saying? I got distracted. Okay. Yes, and the gut has a two-way communication system where it communicates with that nervous system while also your brain. Again, the gut is independent. This is why they say it is a second brain, okay? All right? And your intuition is built off of patterns, right? Built off of patterns through experience, and as well as to practice it, connect to it, or reconnect to it. You want to practice mindfulness, right? You want to practice being present, and you want to practice connecting to your body. Well, how can I connect to my body? You can meditate. I mean, there's plenty of ways that you can connect to your body, but meditation can definitely help you connect to your body. So being still, paying attention to your limbs, things of that nature. Now, what I personally, like how I do it when I meditate, you know, you gotta be quiet. You can play binaural beats. You can play, I mean, whatever. You can play frequency, whatever it is that's going to quiet your mind. You wanna keep your mind quiet while you are meditating, okay? Keep it quiet, keep it peaceful, keep it demure, keep it quiet, all right? Now, what's gonna happen when you start to meditate, and this is normal, what's gonna happen when you start to meditate is you're gonna get a bunch of thoughts coming in. Ooh, I didn't check the mailboxes. Ooh, that lady at the register said that to me. Ooh, I forgot to do something. You're gonna get all these thoughts. Best way to quiet it, okay? The best way to quiet it is by focusing on your breathing, okay? Focus on your breathing, focus on your toes, all right? Once your mind is quiet, okay? You want to focus on different areas of your body, okay? Now, well, what do you mean by that? So when you have a quiet mind and you're still, you're in the present moment, wiggle that toe. Wiggle your toe. What's it feel like? How's it feel? Wiggle your finger. What's it feel like? How's it feel? Okay? Things of that nature. So that's how you can connect to your body as well. So just like small little things like that, okay? Which is great. Now, when we talk about intuition, when we talk about intuition, how does one get downloads, right? How does one get downloads? How does one connect to the consciousness of the universe? And how does one connect to someone? How does that even work? Like, how's that work? I mean, it's very simple. There's something called a collective consciousness, okay? So I want you to think of it as like, let's see, I want you to think of it as like a phone, okay? Think of it as like a phone. You could be connected to someone or no. Well, that's not really a good analogy, but I'm going to say it. Hopefully you pick up what I put down, all right? Anything that phones, what's that called? What's the word I'm looking for, Chad? Help me. What is that word? Artificial intelligence. Anything that artificial intelligence, I couldn't think of the word, don't laugh at me. Anything that artificial intelligence can do, we can do. Our brain is the blueprint. Our consciousness is the blueprint of artificial intelligence. So what they could do, we could do, right? So if a phone can dial somebody's number and they're we across the goddamn country, but you can pick up that phone and you can call them. That is kind of how the collective consciousness works. We are all connected, okay? So that's one way that we connect to people, is just being able to, tap into that, because collective consciousness, we are all connected. We are all a mirror. We are all connected. So that's kind of how that situation works, okay? AI can tell me anything. I would stay away from AI. And if you do use AI, this is kind of off subject, and if you do use AI, use it for something productive, okay? AI has been shown to, and this has been a very solid study, that AI is making you use less and less of your brain. They're trying to make us stupid. They're trying to make us stupid, y'all. Okay? So if you're using AI, make sure it's for something good. You've been so meta. You're AI. You're not even a real person. Anyway, I doubt it. Now I've lost my train of thought. Jesus. What the heck was I saying? Okay, now intuition, downloads, things of that nature. How does this work? So, excuse me. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with AI. Let me not say that. Ain't nothing wrong with AI. I think AI is great. I mean, it's been replacing a lot of jobs. Ain't nothing wrong with AI, okay? But everything in moderation, okay? I feel like everything should be used in moderation and intuitively, right? But yes, so dang, see, this is why I don't be talking. I keep losing my train of thought. I just want to do this about, okay. What was the last thing? Help! Welcome, South Africa. Hey, I'm glad you're here and the new ones. All right. Y'all know I have to struggle with concentration, but we're gonna get it out. We're gonna get the message out. So, how do you connect to? Oh, okay. How do you? Okay, well, how can I start receiving downloads from the collective conscious? How can I start, receiving downloads from angels, ancestors, lasagna? You want to receive downloads from lasagna, huh? Yeah. So how can I connect to these entities and blah 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 and things of this nature? So, great question. I think Mr. Marcus mentioned that. So thank you so much for that reminder, Mr. Marcus. So great statement. So you can connect by many, many ways, all right? Now, one thing that I do want to say is there's no fine line, though, when you are connected. Like I said, when you are on your spiritual journey, this ain't for play, okay? This is not for play. All right? The shit is real, okay? Demons, they're real. Yeah. Angels, they're real. Your ancestors, your ancestral lineage, they're real. okay? And they are with you, all right? Now, at birth, everybody has been assigned watchers. And as you get older and as you evolve, you'll get new ones, you know. It just depends, you know. Some are assigned to you at birth, and some come to you as you are evolving and going through life based off of your needs or the season that you are in your life. Now, how do I connect to them? How can I start, you know, being able to decode these things, these downloads? How do I connect to them? Perfect. Is perfect. So let's go ahead and get into the scientific explanation. Now, I do want to say that these numbers may be a little bit off. Like I said, I'm just going off the dome. I don't feel like bringing my notes out. I just want to do this undistracted. Now, disclaimer, I am not a know-it-all, okay? I'm not a know-it-all. This is based off of my long years of research that I have been doing and through my personal experiences, okay? What works for me may not work for you, and that's okay. You know, some people like to bodybuild, all right? Some people like CrossFit. Some people like to do cardio. It doesn't goddamn matter, because guess what? They're all working out, okay? It all works its purpose, okay? So what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. That's okay. I'm just telling you off my experience. Don't come in here and try to tell me I'm a lie, I'm a witch, I'm a this, I'm evil, I'm the devil. Don't. We're not doing that today, all right? Now sit down and get your papers ready. Let me erase this. Hold on. All right. I like killing. Oh, you going to jail. You going to jail. What's his name? Police. He's right here. All right. So, let's go ahead. Let's turn to this side, y'all. All right. Intuition. Not intuition. Connecting to your spiritual team, your angels, your ancestors, okay? All that good stuff. Let's talk about it. So what does it mean? So now that we understand the gut, the intuition, let's even dig deeper, y'all. We're going to dig a little bit deeper. So I want you guys to know, just because something is not there does not mean it does not exist, okay? And to exist is to be. Remember, we already had this in the aura video. If you guys did not watch the aura explanation, go ahead and watch it, all right? So to exist is to be. And these are to experience all this, the senses, taste, touch, feel, whatever, okay? So that is what it means to exist. So just because, I want to make this very clear, just because you do not see something does not mean it does not exist, okay? We have more senses. So the eyes and the ears, they're very similar, but very different, okay? Very similar, but very, very different. Now, everything is down to energy, right? And we're going to keep it, like I said, we're going to keep this very simple, all right? I don't want to, get too deep. We're going to keep this very surface level, very, very simple. So simple that a 3-year-old can understand this stuff, okay? Now, when we get back to energy, when we get back to things, we're going to take it back to energy. If you guys can remember from the aura video that I made for you guys to let you know about your aura, okay? Now, just because something is there does not mean just because we cannot see something does not mean that it does not exist, right? Just like God. We don't see God, but we know he exists, right? Excuse me. So, you have your eye. Why the fuck does this look like that? So you have your eye, all right? And you have your ears. Two very similar things, okay? Because what's happening essentially is sound is bouncing off your retina, while sound is also bouncing off your ear hairs and bouncing off the eardrum. Reflecting sound, okay? And same thing with your eyes, right? It all comes down to touch, right? So I just didn't like how dirty that was. So I need to draw a good representation so we understand, y'all. All right, nice and dry. All right, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so you have your eye. Hey, Rex. Hey there. Hey, Rex. How you doing? All right, let's make her a bad bitch. Let's make her a bad bitch. Girl, I am. All right. Does that look like an eye? I hope that looks like an eye. That is an eye. Okay. So you have your eye. Y'all, I don't know what the hell an ear look like, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. You have your ear. Okay, let's give her a little earring. Let's give her a little earring. Yes. We're going to give her two. Okay. And a little stud. Okay. All right. Okay. So you have your eye. We are talking about intuition, the gut, how to connect to messages and receive them and things of that nature, you know, type shit. So you have your ear and you have your eye. Now, ears can only hear up to a certain frequency, right? So how is the eye and the ear similar? Let me show you. Everything goes down to energy and sound, frequency. Now let me explain. You see me? You see me? You see me. You see me because I'm vibrating at a certain frequency. Okay? You hear me because, you hear me because my voice is at a certain frequency, vibration. Meta, you're going in timeout. You're going in timeout. Absolutely not. We're not doing that, Meta. I expected more from you, for real. All right, so, so frequency, everything is down to sound, okay? Now, why do we say this is similar, right? We say this is similar because look, frequency is traveling to the eye, okay? The frequency is traveling to the eye and bouncing off of all the little tissues that are in there and reflecting it out, okay? What is going on with the ear? Frequency is going into the ear, vibrating and playing with the ear hairs, okay? And bouncing off the eardrum, creating sound, okay? So everything is down to energy and frequency. That is the only reason why you see me. That is the only reason why you hear my voice, okay? Now, let's break it down even more, okay? Let's break it down even more. The eyes, I would not beat blue. Okay. Oh, you missed the story time about blue in the beginning. Anywho, so the eyes can only see up to a certain amount of frequency. Okay. The eyes can see only up to a certain, that is its barometer, okay? When we speak on measurement, it can only see up to a few hundred, whatever the hell you want to call it, okay? Hertz, megahertz, hertz, megahertz, if we're being politically correct, all right? Now, the ears can hear a very large amount of hertz, megahertz, frequency, energy, whatever it is you want to call it. It is quadruple. It is more. The ears, listen, the ears can hear up to some shit. Okay? The ears can hear lots of volume. Okay? Way more than the eyes can hear. All right? So now, well, why do you say that? Why are we talking about hertz and megahertz and terahertz? Whoever said that in the comment section. Why are we talking about frequency and how sound travels and bounces off the retina and bounces off the eardrum? Why are we talking about this? Because just because you can't see something does not mean it's not there. The eyes do not have the same capacity that the ears do. Okay? So the ears can hear times 5, times 10, whatever it is that you want to say, okay? The eyes do not have the same capacity that the ears do. So the ears can only see a certain amount of frequency, okay? They can only see a certain amount of frequency. After that, we don't have the capacity to see it. Don't blame me. Blame the aliens who created us, okay? Don't blame me. Blame the aliens who designed us to live here on Earth, all right? So the eyes cannot see a certain amount, okay? It's just not scientifically possible. We don't have the capacity to do it. Now, the ears intake frequency very differently and has the capacity to hear more. So keep that in mind, all right? Now, well, why is that important? Why is that important? Okay, that is important because we understand that different dimensions exist, okay? Different dimensions exist, and things are happening around us that we may not be aware of because our eyes do not have the capacity to intake it, but our ears can, right? So when you hear buzzing, when you hear random things in your head, remember, fine line between psychosis and being spiritually aligned, okay? So when we hear certain things, this is information, okay? So that is very important as well. All right. So now that I broke down how eyes and ears can intake, intake frequency, how that works. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into exactly what frequency means. So when we get into dimensions, we live in a multi-dimensional universe, okay? We live in a multi-dimensional universe. So things operate differently on different dimensions, i.e. frequency, okay? So we are in a lower dimension because we are more dense in frequency. And the higher you go in dimension, the higher the frequency. Okay, so why do animals have better intuition than us? That's a good question. We'll get into that. Okay, we'll get into that. Okay, one moment. That's a very good question, actually, Marcus. So what was I saying? Oh, you guys are distracting me. Yes, the higher in the dimension that we go, the higher the frequency. So this is why it's important. Just because we can't see it does not mean it's there, but we can hear it. We can hear it. Okay? All right. So this is how we are able to connect to certain entities, deities that are able to travel within these different dimensions. This is how, we can see things, and this is how we can you know, hear things. And the higher in dimension we go, the more access a deity has in another dimension. Okay? Right. All right. I'm just sharing things I've researched. Dang, I keep getting contact. Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me, please? Just tell me yes. Put a one in the chat. Put a yes, put a yes, put a one, put a yes, put something. I'm getting a call. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, we're gonna have to hurry up. So, yes. So now I've already made this explanation, but I'm gonna show you guys. I'm going to draw it. All right. So this is our dimension. All right. This is us here. Very simple. All right. Very, very simple. Very flat. Very flat. All right. Very simple. There's really not much we can do here. We're not really that complex here. Just being honest. All right. We're very dense. All right. So this is our dimension. Okay. And when we travel, okay, when we travel not flat at all. Would you like a cookie? Would you like a cookie? I know that. I'm keeping it simple. All right. Okay. Okay. So when we travel up in dimensions, all right, this is what they begin to look like. Okay. And so on and so forth. All right. There's more depth. There's more ways to see. You can travel in, you can travel up, you can travel out, you can go here, you can be here, you can do this, you can do that. This is why they are able to travel through different dimensions. Okay? Higher frequency, higher energy. Okay? Now, so this is why it is important to tap into your intuition and your pineal gland. And I showed you guys some ways to go ahead and do that. So fast, rewind if you didn't catch that. Me personally, I like to drink herbs and practice being present, mindfulness, and being mindful of my body. Okay. So again, I'm going to repeat it. Just because you can't see it does not mean it does not exist. We can only do so much with these. All right? We can only do so much with these. Okay? Our eyes don't have the capacity to intake a lot of frequency. But the ears, baby. The ears, baby. They can. So how can you practice this? Okay. So mindfulness. You want to be able to learn how to differentiate what is the collective consciousness. Remember, we talked about this earlier. You want to be able to differentiate what is the collective consciousness, what are your own thoughts, and what are not your thoughts, what are your own feelings, what are not your feelings. That's why people who are empaths, excuse the sirens, that's why people who are empaths or are really psychically in tuned, they can either do one or two things. Stay spiritually aligned or go into psychosis. Okay. So how can you hear these things? How can you connect to these things? How can I make a relationship with my spiritual guides and, you know, these entities that were assigned to me, whether it be an angel, an ancestor, Oh my God, Rax. That is crazy. That's a crazy word. I don't beat them. I really don't. Not no more. I'm just kidding. I don't beat my cats. I really don't. I used to, but I don't do it no more. I'm a changed woman. Anyway, so they love me. They did. Oh my God, that was funny. That was funny. Now I'm trying to, now I suck. Now I suck trying to get back to the main topic. So how can we make a connection with them? Talk to them. Talk to them. Literally talk to them. Okay? They are waiting for you to, they're waiting. You ever have like, it's like that one girl that's wanting to talk to you. Okay? It's like that one boy that's wanting to talk to you. It's like that one girl that's wanting to talk to you, but they ain't gonna come to you. They'll throw little hints, little signs. If they're healthy, you know what I mean? They're gonna throw little hints or little signs. But they gonna, well, some might. Some people's spiritual lineage, they be bold. They be like, so what's up with it? You ain't hear me knock over that canister yesterday? Okay, so it just depends, okay? But talk to them. They're literally waiting for you to talk to them. Ask for freaking signs. Me personally, I love asking my spiritual guides for some signs. I'm gonna be like, okay, if you're my spiritual guide, I need a way to contact you. Can you say, and y'all know I'm not going to give y'all an example. I mean, y'all know I'm not going to give y'all a scenario and then don't give you an example. So here is an example. Ask for signs, okay? If you're with me and you would like to talk to me, can you show me a hawk? Show me a hawk on a white pole. Show me a hawk on a white pole. Be very specific. Be very specific in your, when you ask. Okay. So yeah, you can do things like that by starting to communicate with them and ask for signs. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Choose God instead. Who said I didn't have a relationship with God? With a God? Who said I didn't have a relationship with God? See, that's your problem. You coming up on here and assuming. You making assumptions and you making a booty out of yourself. And I hate that for you. I hate that for you. Okay? So yes, you can speak to them. You can talk to them. If you're not scary, you can ask them to show up in your dream. Okay? You can ask them to show up in your dream. Y'all are funny. You can ask for them to show up in your dream, okay? But be prepared. Sometimes they'll, present themselves tastefully, and sometimes they'll just be like, "Hey, this is me," all right? And yeah, and they're able to access in your dream state and things of that nature because they are interdimensional. They vibrate highly. So they have the ability to come in and out of dimensions as freely. Okay. Now we also have the ability to do that, but not in this form. Okay, not in this form. In our astral body. Okay, in our spiritual form. Ain't no way I'm trying to have someone access my dreams. Oh, some people are gifted. Some people know how to travel, okay? Some people really know how to travel. All right? Some people definitely are really gifted and know how to travel. Okay? So, yeah. I don't think I'm missing anything. I don't have my notes. I told myself I wasn't going to use my notes today. I was just going to talk off the dome. But yeah, that is the intuition, how to gain it back once you feel like you lost it, to some of the people who asked me it, and just some scientific proof of things of that. Oh my God! Welcome, MKS channel 1243. Welcome. But y'all, that is the end of class. Okay, we're done. So what's good? What's poppin'? What y'all doing? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Hold on. Who said that? Checkers 1017. I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. And honestly, you don't get to talk like that. First of all, don't come up on here talking about my people, talking about my family. Okay? Do not come up on here talking about my people, talking about my family. That's very cheap, very distasteful, and I hate that. The people that are over here are kings, they're queens, especially the ones that choose to support the channel. If you want to make a statement, send some money. Because other than that, I'm not listening, okay? You are irrelevant, very cheap, just very, ugh, okay? Next one. Oh, I'm your favorite, thank you. But yes, and honestly, I feel like, and hear me out, because I feel like men like Checkers are gay. Or they're down low, they fighting some kind of demon. They fighting some kind of DL demon, something like that. Something they have to be, because I feel like simps, or people who are considered simps, or people who are considered to love their women or love women, are actually stand-up men. They're definitely stand-up men. Imagine being with a man that don't like you. Like, oh, Checkers, I know you don't like your woman. I know you hate your woman. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Anywho, but let me tell y'all guys this story time. Okay, so the other day, remember when I was getting ready on live with y'all the other day? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go out for the first time in a while. So I ended up going out, right? And there was this guy. I wanted to punch him in his shit so fucking bad. I wanted to punch him so fucking bad. So we're out on the line waiting to get in to the bar. Mind you, we had some food and stuff like that. And the scents that I had on, okay? So I had on these scents. I want to show you guys, if I haven't showed you guys already, I have a testimonial for you guys. So I had on my scents, y'all. So y'all know how I feel about aura and magnifying it and just making it nice and yum yum scrumptious. All right, so I have these scents, y'all, and I put them on. All right, these are not perfumes, they're mists, okay? So these can be used, I mean, you can use them as a perfume because they still smell good, but they do not have the harsh chemicals that perfumes have to have that projection. They still smell yummy, they still smell good, but they're not a perfume, they are a mist, okay? And my website has it in better explanation. My website has them in better explanation if you want to go check them out in my description, clicking here. All right, or check the description at espessentials.com for all your manifestation work, personal readings, and spiritual mists. But I have a story time for you guys. So the two mists that I used was Boomerang, okay? Boomerang is a protection mist and it is charged with black obsidian. Okay, and then I also used the Heart Resonance, which is charged with rose quartz as well. So the difference of each spiritual protection smell good mist that I have can be found on my website as well, espessentials.com. But the Heart Resonance, so the Heart Resonance and the Boomerang, they have a special ingredient. So I intentionally made these and intentionally selected different herbal blends, liquids, and things of that nature. So to protect your aura and to expose people, okay? So the Boomerang is going to protect your aura, and the Heart Resonance, right? The Heart Resonance is going to expose people. So there's two special ingredients in this all natural blend that will expose, manipulators, that will expose, narcissists. Yes, these were all created by me, okay? So, but yes, these will expose manipulators. It's going to expose, just nasty people, and it's going to help you filter out the people that mean no good, right? So I was out, okay? Let me tell you something. And it's crazy because this security guard, he works around. And he's always played, and it's so funny. Every time I see him or when I am out, he's always like, oh, hey, too cool, too cool. But ironically, this time he showed his true fucking colors. Now, let me explain why. So, I got complimented on my smell, like, oh, you smell so good, or, you look good. That's what's going to happen with these mists and things of that nature. But if you are getting the heart resonance and the boomerang, prepare to have people's true colors exposed. Like, prepare. So I'm in line or whatever, and usually he's very nice. Usually, sometimes he's even like Joe, okay? But usually he's very, very nice with you up, whatever. So, excuse me. So I go up to him and I'm like, hey, hi. He looks at my bag, whatever. And, I just asked him, I'm like, hey, do you like how I smell? And he was like, yeah, you smell good. I'm like, thank you. And I was like, do you have a girlfriend? He was like, yes, I do. I do have a girlfriend. Yep, that's my lady, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So you seem like your girlfriend. Would you buy her the scent since you like how it smells? Y'all, the frown, isn't that right, buddy? I don't know if y'all hear Blue meow, but he meowed. He mustered up a little meow. My Bluey's starting to feel better. The nasty ass frown that this man gave me, and any other time he be cool. He be cool. No, he's an abuser. He's a narcissist, and I truly believe that these sprays forced him to do it. So I'm like, would you buy her it? And he's like, my lady. He like, fuck no. I'm not gonna buy her nothing. I'm not buying her shit. She can buy her own shit. I clutched my pearls. I was like, oh my God. Your woman needs to be running away from you immediately. Immediately. I was so disgusted in his response, like his whole tone, like everything, like his whole tone changed. Like I thought you liked your girl, but now you sit here saying, fuck no, I ain't buying her shit. She can buy her own shit. I'm like, there is no way you love your girlfriend. There is no way you love your girl. There's no way. He could not convince me. After that, I'm like, don't even talk to me. There is no way that you can convince me that he loves his girlfriend. Like, you mean to tell me you just ain't gonna pull up on your girl with some flowers? Some $10 flowers from the grocery store? I feel like if a man loves his woman, he wants to see her smile. Thank you. He wants to see her smile. And and vice versa too. Like, there's nothing wrong doing something nice for your partner that you love. What you mean? He said, fuck no, but fuck no. Marcus, you don't love your wife. You don't love your wife. I'm looking at you sideways. Sideways. Would not be me. Wouldn't be me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh. Ain't no way. Thank the Lord I ain't never had that experience in my life. Anywho. But yes. Get you these sprays, okay? They will expose people's true intentions, I'm telling you. But yes, I was like, that is crazy. I was like, that is crazy. Anywho, but yeah, I was just like so disgusted in his response. I'm like, what you mean? I wanted to ask him questions, but I'm like, he not even worth to ask a question. You ain't never got your lady flowers? You ain't never got shit, a card? I don't know. He probably settled. I mean, he probably hates her. He probably settled and he probably hates her. Hey, Buzz, what you getting here, Buzz? Good night. Have a good night, Buzz. But yeah. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that just my spirit just was. Oh, I was like, let me get the fuck on out of here. Let me go ahead and get my food and give me a little drinky drink. Let me leave. Let me leave. What do I put on my skin? It is a blend that I created. It is a brand that, hello there, sir. That happens when they're ungrateful whenever you do buy them things. And that's fair, okay? That is fair, Mr. Marcus. That's fair. And you know what? I will say this. I will say this. You know, it's not an excuse, but if that is your feelings, right? If that's how you feel, then that's very fair. And I don't want to say I don't agree with you, but I understand. I really, really do. Because don't nobody want to do nothing for a disrespectful, ungrateful ass woman. You know what I mean? And that's very, very fair. I think showing gratitude is very, very important. Y'all know I always preach show gratitude. A heart of gratitude always invites more. So ladies, if you are on here watching and your man don't get you nothing, start showing more gratitude. Even for the small things. Like I'm telling you right now, even for the small things, that is going to inspire that man to want to do more. Men like to make, and I can't speak for everybody's experience, but men like to make women smile. They do. Oh my God, honey, you took the trash out. Thank you so much, baby. I truly appreciate that. Like that really made my day. Thank you for making my time in this kitchen easier. Thank you so much, baby. It's very simple. You can start small. Small things lead to big things, okay? But yeah, just show gratitude. Even if it's something small, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, King. Thank you. That's just me though. That's just me, but yeah, just show gratitude. Show gratitude. So that what you said, Marcus, I get it. I don't want to say I agree, but I understand. And if that is, an issue, I would just talk to her, and just tell her you're dissatisfied in that area. Because that is a turn off. That is a bummer. Like, I don't think, and even vice versa, even like for women, you know what I mean? I can't stand an ungrateful ass person. Hey there. But yeah, gratitude is very important, even just for the small things. But if you have, and I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. You know what? You didn't ask for my advice, so I'm not going to give you unsolicited. I'm not going to give you unsolicited advice. Don't nobody want to hear that. So I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth, right? I ain't here to tell anybody what to do or tell anybody how to feel or anything like that. So I'm just shut my mouth. You didn't ask for it, so I'm sorry. But I get it. North Carolina in the building. Hey. You just got here, welcome. If you believe in God and Trump, vote for Republican to save America. I don't think Trump can get voted again. This is life and death. What should I buy as a perfume or whatever this needs to stop? What do you mean? What's life or death? You're voting for me. Why would you vote for me? I am not politically correct. Okay. Um, but yeah, an attitude of gratitude, and it's whether we want to believe it or not, it's tough to be a man. I feel like men that's why I'm grateful I'm a woman, because I don't know if I could be a man. I'm a little baby sometimes, but I feel like men are, like subjected to like a harsh world. I mean, it is a cruel world, right? And I aspire to, be the reason why the world is a better place, right? With being realistic. But um men have it bad. Like, I feel like if men are only deemed valuable based off of what they can contribute to society. You see what I'm saying? Like, a man is, his value is based off of how he can contribute to society or contribute in just like any department. So not only are men getting, beat down for their value and what they contribute to society or how impactful they are in the lives of others, they get beat down by these freaking women. So it's like, I would hate to be a man. I would hate to be a man. So I feel like, yeah, I just feel like it's simple. It's simple. Men run the world. Men run the world. Yeah, pussy make the world go round now. Pussy make the world go round. Men may rule the world, but pussy make the world go round, and you better know that. Pussy make that shit spin. There has been wars because of some pussy. Anyway. Anyway. Language, I'm sorry. Listen, I told you I was fucking working on my language. Okay? My bad. Did I offend you? Did I offend y'all? Am I offending y'all when does that really bother y'all that I be cursing? I feel like that's just me though. Like, I know how to, like, I have a switch, y'all. Like, I know how to turn it on and turn it off. Like, I'm not just this loud, obnoxious person everywhere I go. Like, there is a time and place, okay? There's a time and place. I mean, like I said, I show y'all some days I be chill. Some days I really be chill. Some days, some others not. You see what I'm saying? But, it just depends on which layer you gonna get today. I don't know. Anyway. But I would like to curse. I will work on my damn language. Whatever, shit. Y'all, listen. I'ma try. Who's your girlfriend? Where am I from? I'm from America. I'm thirsty. Trying to get some scents for your girlfriends? Well, these aren't perfumes, but I got some mist for you. And these are great. Get her the heart resonance. Okay? For my spiritual people. Or shit, even if you're not spiritual, okay? This is going to enhance your aura. If you did not watch the aura, maybe I'll do another video of aura without being distracted, because I was a little distracted in that video. It was kind of painful. But listen, you gonna make love to her with this one. You gonna want to make love to her with this one. This right here, tell her spreading all her little hot spots, and it's all natural, cruelty free, plant based for all my people that love animals. Okay, get her this. Tell her put it on her feet, put it on her ankle. Put it on her chest. Put it in all the sweet spots. I'm telling you, honey. I'm telling you, it's great. It's really, really great. But yeah. Oh, why am I not telling you? Oh, I showed you guys the spray. I didn't know that's what you guys were saying. What's the third? That's why y'all was saying the third one? I'm so sorry. I was wondering why y'all kept saying that. Damn, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'll show you guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I did not know you. Because I kept seeing it. I'm like, what the fuck they mean the third one? I didn't even, okay. You got me. You got me. Okay, they come in one set. They come in 1 ounce bottles, and they also come in travel sizes, y'all. But all you do is give them a good shake, okay? You can wear these with your perfumes. Again, they're not perfumes. They're spiritual mists. They smell good, though. I ain't gonna cap. They smell good. They do have a scent to them, but they are used to be worn under your perfumes, or you can use it as a perfume. Me personally, I just use it. I mean, I like my lip perfumes, but on my everyday today go, or if I'm trying to make a lasting impression or something like that, I'm putting these babies on, all of them. All of them. But this is them. These were already used. So this is Boomerang. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, favored by God. Thank you so much, King. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So this one is Boomerang. All right. This one is Boomerang. These were already used, y'all. Of course, you're going to get a better bottle, okay? These were already used, but this is Boomerang. This has black obsidian in it. It has hints of frankincense, I can't pronounce it, y'all. But yes, and it's charged with crystals in there, okay? Boomerang, okay? Protect your aura protect your aura in style and in luxury, you guys. Boomerang. This is one of them for those of you guys who asked. Okay. Heart Resonance. All right. This has hints of oranges. This has hints of rose, vanilla, other things I don't have to mention. I'm not going to tell y'all all the big recipe, but just the main important ones. All right. Heart Resonance. Give it a good shake. All right, this one has rose quartz in there. I don't know if you guys, oh, the rose quartz is stuck. I don't know if you can see it, but there's rose quartz in the bottle. Okay, charged with rose quartz. And then this is Aura. This is Aura. And there is a green, the thing be getting stuck in there. It has green aventurine in the bottle. Can you see it? Charged with green aventurine. So these are the 3. They come in 1 ounce bottles, and this is what they look like for those of you guys that were asking. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that's what y'all was asking. Aura, Boomerang, and Heart Resonance. Boomerang is going to protect your energy and is a very fierce, powerful return to sender. So if anybody, especially if you're out now, pay attention. If you out and somebody being weird, know that energy is going to, know this is going to protect you, okay? And don't be surprised if that person gets slapped by somebody. Don't be surprised if that person gets into some shit, okay? Because this is going to protect you. This ensures that the energy that is intentionally being sent to you is returned to its sender. Very powerful stuff, okay? And you can also use this, me personally, I like to use my travel size one. I like to use my travel size one and cleanse my space when I'm working with clients, when I'm working with, again, this is just meant to enhance your spiritual practices. And if you're not into spirituality or any of that esoteric shit, that's fine. You can, hey. Is it working? Okay, there it goes. I don't understand what the heck. That is insane. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm back. I don't know what the heck happened. I lost connection. I lost connection. Mm-hmm. Alrighty now. Okay, chat. I just didn't want to. All right, chat. I was like, what the heck? Hey, Masonic. Who I'm calling? Who's calling me? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that she? Who's calling that she? Who looks Dominican? Me? I'm black. I'm really not thick. It's really not. It's an optical illusion, y'all. It is an optical illusion. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was sitting here talking, and I'm like, why ain't nobody saying nothing? I'm just that's myself. Bless you. What are you doing over there? Come, 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 come. I was like, what is going on? Any good books that I recommend? Do you like long books or do you like short books? Good job. Oh my God. Wow, wait. Do you like long, you like short books? I recommend The Power of Discipline. The Power of Discipline is a, don't call me good girl now. I'm just kidding. The Power of Discipline, that one is really good. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. Very good book. Anywho, come here, Copper. I mean, not Copper. Come here, Shiva. Come here. Come here, Mookie. Oh, look at my Mook Mook. Oh, she's such a cutie. She's such a cutie. Mama loves her babies. Yeah, it's like good stuff. Self-improvement book. I can't wait to take your butt to the doctor. Thank you. Do I want babies? Oh shit, girl, what is you lunging for? What the hell? You trust me a little too much because I wouldn't have caught you. Do I want babies? Absolutely, I do. You want a kiss? Huh? You want a kiss? What was I gonna say? I do want babies. Do I feed them sardines? Yeah, they love sardines. They just had sardines the other day. But do I want babies? Yeah, I do. The 4 agreements, yeah, it's a good one. Um, I do want babies one day. So you need a brother and a sister. So you need a sibling, a human sibling. Yeah, you need a human sibling. Yeah. But this is as human as it gets. See, this is as children as it gets. I gotta hurry up with the babies. You know what's crazy? My mom is like, girl, when you gonna give me babies? What? Okay. She's like, girl, when are you going to give me babies? I'm like, Mom, it's coming. I'm gonna get my eggs cracked. I'm gonna get my eggs cracked very soon. Soon. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's in the cards for me soon. I would love to have a baby. What? Yep. The cat fudged me up last night. No, she is very crazy, but I don't think I've had a cat as bad as Copper. Am I on birth control? No. Mm-mm. You know what I do? I track my my menstrual cycle. I track it. I use this app called I use this app. It's called OC. It's like a green app. I've been using it for a while. Can you stop? If I want to pet you, I'll pet you. Look, she be trying to get me to put my hand on her face. No. Let the cord go. Hey, let it go. No. We're not messing with the phone. Anyway. What's a red flag? What is a red flag? You just replace. Leave it alone, Shiva. Stop. Leave the cord alone. Okay. What are you doing? Anyway. Do I believe I'm going to get fat once I get pregnant? Oh, see, that's why see, and now you got me sitting here thinking. I feel like I'm going to snap back. I feel like I'm going to snap back. And hopefully I snap back. I don't know. But am I pregnant? Ain't nobody said I was dang pregnant. I'm not pregnant. Okay. But can a white person wear locks and braids as a hairstyle? Duh. Wear whatever the hell you want to wear. What's wrong with that? Oh! Damn, Shiva. Oh my God, girl. That breath is chanky. See, I'm not gonna give my opinion on marriage. I mean, I would like to be married, but I feel like it is like, I feel like it's just kind of like, well, it's not really subjective because if you're married, you're married. But I feel like marriage is like a connection, like a soul thing. So and I don't know how to explain it. Marriage sucks, but the second marriage, Satan leaves y'all alone. Marcus, what do you mean? What do you mean? Marcus, stop. Stop before you get your paw stuck. Honestly, I mean, like, I would like to have a ring. You're gonna get your paw inside of the cracks. Stop. I would like to have like a ring, and I can do like a spiritual ceremony. Stop, dude. Stop playing with the cord. Stop. Why are you biting me? Ouch. Hey, you get your ass off me. I'm not playing. Like, not even a little bit. Why do you think it's okay to be smacking me and biting me with your little razor blade? Ouch. Didn't I say stop? She doesn't like to hear the word no. She doesn't like to hear the word stop. If you try to tell her stop, she's gonna get mad. Stop. Ouch. Stop. You like getting beat? Ouch. Shiva, you're gonna go down. Like you're gonna go on the floor. Oh, she's mad. She's mad, and I don't care. Ouch. Yeah, scratch her head. Shake them dread, shake them dread, shake them dread, shake them dread. Anyway. Ouch! Are you done? Good. Now that she's done, thank you. Thank you. Ouch! Stop. Stop. Thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you. Stop. What is wrong with you? Is it safe for me to put my arm down? Okay, I'm gonna put my arm down. Don't touch it. You looking at it. Now, hopefully she doesn't touch it. What's her name? Her name is Shiva. Shiva, Shiva. It was either between Sheba or Shiva. And I went with Shiva. Because Shiva, I ain't gonna get too deep, but yeah, well, no. She just wants some attention. And her way of getting attention is being bad. Declaw her? No. That is inhumane. You know what? Let me not say that. Because I definitely thought about declawing my cats, but it'd just be a lot. It's not cheap. Ow. Anyway. Stop. Ow. Okay. Okay. Ow. Stop. Oh, I almost hit her. Oh, stop. No. Ah! Let it go. Hey, stop. What is wrong with you? You're getting down. Because you're going to pull my dress down. You're going to pull it down. Stop. Ow. Get down. Get your ass. You heathen. Them things are like fucking razors. Jesus. Ow, she got me. I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know why she treat me like that. Anyway. Let's pull my dress down. Who jinxed me? Who jinxed me? Who did it? Somebody said that. You jinxed me, god damn it! She almost got me. Anyway, I gotta get ready to go, y'all. It doesn't help. She's 4 months old, so her little teeth are like little daggers. Yes, you definitely did tell me. You definitely did. I was like, she ain't gonna do that. 10 seconds later, she did that. She tried to. Anyway. Oh, she got me. Ow. See, maybe I'm not ready for kids. I hope my kids don't bully me. Oh my God. Shit. I sure hope not. Shit. I tell them no, they start beating on me. I'm your mama. Are you cursing at me, Marcus? Marcus said, where the hell you going? I'm about to get off this live, honey. I'm about to get off this live, my love. But someone said I won't let our kids bully you. That's how I be feeling. I'm like, dang. I tell her no and she get to biting and beating on me, trying to embarrass me. Anyway. But yeah. Maybe I need to wait for kids. She think I'm sweet. Do I have like a sweet energy? Needle teeth. I'm telling you, babe, 5'10". Needle teeth is definitely that. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna look a day over 24. Well, I'm pushing 30, honey. She's about to be 30 in 2 years. But I've been told I have a sweet energy, meaning I don't get taken serious. My cats only come to me for nurturing and love. They only come for nurturing and love. That's all they want me for. And when I try to tell them no, when I try to put some discipline in it, that's how I get treated. Hey, AP. But randomly found it. Well, welcome. I'm a psychic. Once you're 30. Once you're 30, you're immediately 35 and then 40. Is that how it go? Time just be flying. But yeah. That's how it be. I don't know. I feel like I look forward to like aging. I definitely look forward to aging. I think age is a beautiful thing. Do I travel outside of the States a lot? No, I haven't traveled in some time. But yeah, I feel like, yeah. I mean, I can't wait to, and I don't believe in like, honestly, y'all probably gonna call me crazy, but I don't believe in like old age. Like, I don't believe there's such thing as old age. Like, I feel like, time is an illusion. Time is only used to bookmark and document things in history. And I feel like, especially on this plane, time is so minuscule. And it's just so, why are y'all on my bed? Get off my bed, both of you. I feel like time is so minuscule and just a fraction of how time truly, truly works. So I feel like with the small amount of time that we do get here on earth is beautiful. I feel like the real age is within your soul and your spirit. So yeah, that's just how I feel. And I feel like with time, I'm only going to get better, as I wish for everybody else. So yeah, I'm excited to, get more mature in age, because it's just maturity in age. I mean, this is a fraction of, our soul's journey. And yeah, so Marcus, I can't wait to turn 35 and then 40, because I plan on living a long, healthy life. And I like wine. So we're gonna age like wine. We're gonna age like wine, y'all. So you don't believe in expired food. Okay. Smart ass. Anyway. Thank you. Who is in love with you? Anyway, let me see. Let me show y'all. How old do I look here? Oh my God! Jesus! How old do I look? Let me go. Hold on, y'all. How old do I look? And don't lie. Do not lie. I'm gonna show y'all these pictures. How old do I look? How old? How old? I look so mean. How old do I look? Shut up. Talk about some goddamn 37. This is just rude. It's like, no, I'm just kidding. Let me shut up. How old do I look? Do I look young? I'll tell you how old I was. Let me look at that. 10. Okay. 45. Okay, y'all just trolling. Okay. I'm going to look at the 16s and the 17s. That's more realistic. 14 is crazy. I was not 14. And fry you some chicken. First of all, you didn't even say please. Like, how you going to come in here and make demands? I wouldn't even get up and make you a goddamn sandwich talking to me like that. All right. Now, I think I was 18 in that picture. I was 18 in that picture. No, because you didn't hear me. I said wine. Oh my God. Not y'all trying to dissect what I'm saying. Don't dig too much. Okay? Okay, let me see. How old do I look here? How old do I look here? How old? How old I look? 19. Dang, Marcus, you like right there. He hitting it like right on the nail. All right, I was 19. Y'all. Okay, let me see. Let's see. How old do I look? Hold on. I am gagged. Yo, my wig keep coming down or keep coming up. Stop that. Anyway, how old do I look? Let me see. Let me find that. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to find like a good one. I don't like that one. How was I here? All right. How old do I look here? How old is she? This was before the wigs and all that stuff, child. 32, use a damn lie. $32 is crazy. Fuck y'all. I'm not showing y'all no more pictures because y'all trying to be mean. I don't like when y'all be mean. I don't like when y'all mean. Not all y'all. Y'all not mean. All right. How old? How old? Oh, she's so cute. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh, let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna try to trick y'all here. Let me give y'all a nice, good trick test. Let's see. Y'all ain't never gonna guess this. Hold on. Let me see. Here we go. Y'all ain't never gonna be able to guess this. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh my God. Okay, how old? Ew. Hell no. Speaking of Izzy, this was Izzy, y'all. Y'all remember Izzy, the cat that died? That's Izzy. My poor girl. How old do I look? See, that's I had a lot of makeup on. I can't do that one. Okay, how old do I look here? How old do I look? Last one. How old do I look? Hmm? Y'all, so fucking cap. So cap. Talking about some 35 years old. That was taken today. So you trying to say I look 27, 28? You trying to say I look 20, 27, 28 right now? Marcus. No, that's what I'm saying. I was 21 in that picture. I was 21 years old in that picture. Hmm? I was 21. Let me show you again. I'll be 28. Hold on. I was 21 years old in that picture. 21, y'all. I'll be 28. Yep. So that's why I said wine. Do a twirl. No. Why? What? Wait until you're 56. Anyway. Take the wig off. Y'all want to see? You want to see what I look like with my Meek Mills on? Nope. I ain't showing ya. I ain't showing ya. I was hurt. Anyway, fit check. I just have on this little white dress, y'all. I have on the, well, it's like a cream dress. It's like an off-white. But I have to go. I told you guys I was going. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. But I have on this white dress. Well, cream dress. This little cream. I'm gonna throw something on. Fit check before I go. Now, why would I do something like that? Why would I do something like that? Let me see. I do have an orange dress. Am I gonna try it on? Probably not. Probably not. It's cute. It's a cutie. It's a cutie. Let me see. Aw. Look at Copper when she was a baby. Look at my Copper when she was a baby. Oh, she's so cute. And she's such a bitch now. She's so mean now. She's just, she's a hater. She is a hater. Oh, I can't stand no hating ass bitch. Do I have a nighttime ritual? Yeah. I'm gonna snatch this wig off. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my do-rag. And yeah, take my ass to sleepy sleep. Yeah, but Copper, she's a hater. I knew she was a hater when she tried to like low-key attack and diss on my Copper. I mean, not my Copper, my Shiva. First, she attacked her, gouged out her eyes, and then she be sneak dissing on the low. Like, I'll be over here, and Shiva will be in my lap, and all I hear is from across the room. That's all I hear. I'm like, shut your hating asses up. Shut your hating ass up, girl. It's not cute. It's not cute. Hating will never be cute. Hating will never be cute. She'll just be sitting there. You can just like see the grin and the anger on her face. Like, we know you not growling at the wall. I know you over here mad and sneak dissing on Shiva. Just a hater. She be hating on my girl. She be hating on my girl. But chat, I gotta go. Make what noise? I have to go, y'all. I have to go. I have to go. Don't yell at me. But it is time that I have to go. That I have to go. And I have to go. But I have to go. Hey, and I got to go. Hey, and I love you guys. Hey, and I love you. And I love you. And I have to go. Hey, 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 see? There she go growling. Stop. Why are y'all even on the bed? Why are y'all even on the bed? Copper, stop hating. That shit is ugly. Stop. Be a girl. Embrace her. She's new. Y'all heard her hissing? I told y'all they got into a fight last night. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all they got into a fight last night. I'm like, hey. And then she done learned a few things or two, because she was we. She was wild and weaving them things. Because last time, Copper got her. She fucked her up. She got her real good. Can you settle down? Of course. Shoot. I'm a relationship girl. I'm not like, I'm not, I'm not for the streets. You know? I'm gonna cook my man some food, give him a little rub when I have the time. Let him know he's handsome. Support him. You know what I mean? Make sure he's good in the spiritual. Okay? You seem like once you get bored, it's a wrap. That is so crazy to make that assumption about me. Anyway, but I get it. I get it. But yeah, I am a spiritual girl. I am a lover girl. I like to just cuddle, be in the bed, all that. But yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello, greetings from Mexico. I said protect my man in the spirit. Longest relationship? No comment. No comment. Y'all got a good imagination, don't you? Hmm? You have a good imagination. I'm sure you do. It's been long. It's long. 8.5 years for you? That's good. I'm single? Or are you making that assumption? I'm a cheater? Or y'all making that assumption? I break hearts? Or y'all just making that assumption? Well, I broke one heart. I definitely did. But I've learned and I've grown. See, you making the assumption. Damn. You making that assumption. We'll keep asking. Why are you asking that freak ass? Listen, see, I'm about to put your ass in timeout, Steve Smith, with your overly freaked ass out. Ain't nobody asking, but a goddamn you is the I can't even talk. And now you make me want to punch you. Your friend is is your imagination, your own imagination. Why are you asking me that question? Listen, I don't want to be talked to like that. Have some respect. Do you talk to your mother like that? How would you feel if your daughter got spoke to like that? I don't understand. You think I like that? You think that makes somebody feel good? Like, seriously. Do you think that makes me feel good? No, it doesn't. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should feel shame. I'm not doing it. Anyway. It's not very nice. I just have to come on here and just tell the truth. from what I perceive to be the truth, and just put out good vibes out there, you know? Hey there. Hey. Hi, subscriber here. This is my chair. I like this chair. This was a gift. I told you guys my mom's husband got me this chair. He was so sweet. He's like, dude, I swear to God I did not fart. What? That was not a fart. Did y'all hear that? It was my thighs clapping. Anyway, it's fine. No, but my mom's husband got me this chair. It's so comfortable. I love it. It's actually really, really big. You can't really tell how big it is because I think it's the ankle, but it's so comfortable. Like I can sit in it, especially when I do my readings and stuff like that. I love to just like sit in it, sit crisscross applesauce and stuff. It is just so comfortable. This chair is so, so, so comfortable. I did not fart. Well, I don't have any fruit. I do have a watermelon. I just haven't cut it yet. Damn. Oh, look what Shiva did to me. Y'all can't even see it. Look at this. I got, it's not good enough. Ah! Don't look. Anyway. I'm just a girl. Do I like coca? What? Like, none of that. No. I'm abusive? No, I'm not. I'm not abusive. If I can't replicate the sound. Like, I swear to God. Like, I can't. I don't know how I did it. I really don't know how I did it. I just moved and it was one. I didn't do it though. I would have said, excuse me. But I didn't. Anyway. But I'm not abusive. I'm not. I used to be abusive. Listen, I don't have anything to lie about. I used to be. I did. I was very toxic, but weren't we all? Didn't we all? Didn't we all have issues? You know what I mean? And that's where growth comes in, where you can learn to accept it and forgive yourself. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this is where a lot of people fail at healing. My goal is to be so healed that I look back on the past and don't resent anything. I want to be so healed that I look at the past and don't regret anything. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people struggle with healing because they are not able to move on the fact that they did it. Things have happened. They don't accept it. A part of them can't accept it. You see? That's why I be telling y'all, yep, I used to be abusive. Yep. I was a traumatized girl who did not know how to regulate her emotions. I did not know how to regulate feelings of abandonment, feelings of feeling triggered, and the person of choice that I chose was very terrible because they didn't make it any better. Is it an excuse? No, but I did surround myself with, and it brought parts of me out that were just bad. Do I regret it? Fuck no, I don't. Am I over it? Yes. But yeah, there's a point in time where I used to be very abusive. Am I anymore? No. I'm grown. I've grown past that. I'm into the things of, regulation, awareness, being aware of how I can affect people and vice versa, and being aware of, my emotions, because nobody else is responsible for that. And if I'm with someone, and if somebody, and this is for other people out there that are watching too, if somebody is putting you in that predicament to make you want to react that way from a person you moved, from the type of individual that you moved on from, leave them at the door. Leave them where they stay. leave them where they stay. What made me want to change? Oh, my choices, where I was at in life. I wasn't happy. You know, like I said, I was dealing with addiction. I was, you know, trying to off myself and hurting myself and using alcohol and drugs to hide the pain and making bad decisions. And, you know, I hit rock bottom. If I didn't make a change, I'd be a lot lizard somewhere. If I didn't make a change, if I didn't make a change, I wouldn't be her. That's for sure. My path was looking very dark and looking very scary. That's what it was giving. So, you know, God, he sat my black ass down. He sat my black ass down. Was there a specific moment? I would say, I mean, there was a lot of moments that led up to my spiritual awakening, and but I would say the specific moment is when I found myself in some trouble, and it was a very expensive trouble. Probably about like 20. It's about like 8 years ago. About like 8 years ago, and I was like, yeah, something gotta change. Something gotta change. So, yeah. 8 years ago is when I decided to change. Thank you. No, I am. Well, I don't think they knew I pulled a knife. Anyway, they was sleeping, child. They didn't know anything about it. Oh, did I just say that? Oh my God. Anywho, no. No, I mean, I just used to just beat on them. You know, I used to just beat, that's it. Just a little beating. Just a little beating, that's all. Nothing too crazy. Nothing they couldn't handle, you know? Anyway. I gotta go, y'all. You're a host. No, How did you find the path that helped you change? Okay, so one day I was broke, like broke. I didn't have a house. I did not have a pot to piss in. I couldn't even buy the pot, okay? And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. We all go through. I never want to judge anyone because, you know, you never know. You know, you could always be in that situation. And, you know, thankfully I learned this very, very early. But, you know, I hit rock bottom before. So, but like I said, one day I was sitting in a room that I had rented. Sitting in my little room I rented. And I didn't have no money. I probably only had like $17 in my bank account. Literally. $17 up in my bank account. And one day I was scrolling on Facebook. Okay? And I saw a mutual friend of mine. He had shared a live. He shared a live of some girl on live, and she was a tarot reader. So she was a tarot reader, and she was doing live card pulls, and you and I have a year in common. Oh, no problem. You know, that's a testimony. You know, you never know who needs to hear it. But yes, and I probably had about like no more than $20 in my account. I worked at a dead-end job at a hotel. I was barely making any kind of money, barely being able to pay for my room and stuff like that. And so I was in the room, and he shared a video, and like I said, it was a tarot card reader, and she was doing cards or whatever. And at this time, I already knew about like the spiritual aspect, but I was not really deep in it, right? This was like literally, this was the catalyst into my spiritual journey. So I'm sitting in the room and she's like, okay, you know, send $15 to this Cash App and I got you with a read. So I'm like, okay, let me say, I mean, shit, if I'm condemned, I'm condemned. It don't get any worse than this, God damn it. And, you know, let me not make a mock of the Lord or anything like that, or my spirituality. So I don't want to do that. So Lord, you know my heart, baby. So I pulled out my little $15. That's what I had. And I sent it to her Cash App. And I'm like, me next, please. So she ended up giving me a reading. And I was so mind blown at how accurate it was. I was like, oh my God, what the heck? The heck is that? Look at my back. So I'm like, okay, I want another. Give me another one. And she's like, 15, please. I'm like, shit, bet shot on. I only got $2. So I went ahead and went on YouTube and I searched in tarot readings because, like, what the heck? So I searched in tarot readings, and unbeknownst to me, there was a whole thing of tarot readings. I mean, tarot reading here, pick a card here, collector reading here, all you want. I mean, it was all you could read. So I'm like, damn, hold on. And then I started going down the rabbit hole. I mean, I started looking into energy, this and that and that. I mean, I have books of it, all of it I can show you guys. But yes, I started going down like the rabbit hole and just all these things. And for a second, I thought I was going crazy, you know? And that's why it's funny because we spoke about the psychosis and, you know, things of that nature. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, like this is crazy. So I'm trying to like digest all this stuff. And then, you know, I realized like, you know, connecting the dots and everything and just, you know, having these breakthroughs and these awakenings, I realized like, dang, I'm tapped into, and all this whole time I didn't even know. So I say this to say the reason why I'm on the path I am today is because when you are off path, when you are off path and you don't have that relationship with God and you are off path, He is going to continue to put you in situations to sit your ass down so He can get a relationship with you. And especially if it's by divine design, you ain't got no other choice. So either die, you know what? I ain't gonna say that like that. I don't want to trigger nobody or anything like that. But yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's more to the story and stuff like that. I've already shared that story time. Maybe I'll give y'all a story time. That's for another time. But yeah, you know, God sat me down for a little bit. And like I said, I hit rock bottom and stuff like that. Oh, thank you so much. But thank you. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much. I have some videos posted on here about, you know, aura, spirituality, stuff like that. If you have any suggestions, let me know, you guys. If you have any suggestions, I will do an in-depth video and post for you guys. Or if you guys have like any story times or spiritual story times and you want to know more about it, just go to my website, hit my contact form and fill it out, and I'll go through it and try to explain, do the story times, and get your story time out there so people can see it or whatever it is. I can make sense to it. I mean, it's really whatever. But yeah. Yeah, I just got sat down, you know. I realized God wasn't allowing me to kill myself. And then I had some, you know, some near-death situations, you know. So He was obviously keeping me here. He wouldn't let me kill myself. He wouldn't let me die. So I realized, like, obviously I have purpose here. So, yeah. But But right before that, actually, right before that, I actually had got shot at. I actually got shot at and had at the time. Well, at the time, I'm not gonna go into full detail, but yeah, it was like they tried to shoot at us, and well, in the car that I was in, well, before we like pulled up, um, my intuition. What a divine timing thing to say. But my intuition, like I said, I've always been connected to my intuition, and it has saved me in many times. But my intuition told me to take off my seatbelt. Oh my goodness, Atlas, dang, that's crazy. I'm glad you're here. But my intuition told me to take off my seatbelt when we pulled up. I don't know what it was. Usually I always put on my seatbelt, but this time when we pulled up, something told me to just take it off. I didn't fight it. I just took it off. It was just one of those things of like, okay, I'm just going to take it off, get comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus. Yeah, I'm glad that you fought through it. It is never, yeah. But I took off my seatbelt, and next thing I know, I'm breaking the blunt down, y'all. I'm breaking the blunt down in the car. And mind you, I had the window cracked, like, I want to say by like 40%, 30 or 40%. So it was like a good amount of the window open. So I'm cracking the blunt down. Maybe I'll do a story time. Maybe we'll do the story time for another time. But I'm cracking the blunt down, trying to roll up this gas. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to roll up the gas, honey. And then out of nowhere, all I feel is like this on my head, and it's cold. It's cold. I look up. I'm looking inside the end of a shotgun, in the barrel of a shotgun, y'all. This man like, give me everything you fucking had. Give me everything you had. Give me the money. I'm like, oh my God. And I sound like this now, but in that moment was not no shit funny. And that moment was not no shit funny. I'm shook. I'm like, oh, I blunt right here. I don't got no money. That was the first thing I said. I ain't got no money, bitch. I was broke. House, a couch, surfing, honey. Sleeping in my car some nights. Sleeping with my little whoop-de-whoop, okay? I really ain't have no money, honey. I was trying to figure out how I was going to put gas in my car. I was trying to figure out how I was going to pay the goddamn car note, honey. I didn't have shit. What you want? The two little pennies in my pocket. So I'm like, oh, I didn't have no money. So then there was another person on the other side of the car, and he had a pistol. So it's two gunmen trying to get us for our money. So I'm just shook. I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't have no money. I don't have no money. I'm panicking. So the person I was with my cousin and my whoop-de-whoop. My little whoop. And yeah, my cousin was in the back seat and I was in the front seat. Like I said, I had took off my seatbelt and we was, sparking him up, y'all. And then it's just like the guys were being like extra aggressive to like the guy, because the guy that I was with, he was doing his little thing, he doing that little thing, getting that money. So yeah, so they tried to, they hit him, very aggressive, okay? Like, very aggressive with their weapons. The guy that had the shotgun, like, reached over. That don't even matter. That part don't even matter. But next thing you know, he was able to finagle the situation, and he put that thing up in sport, and we skirted up on out there. But as we were skirting up on out of there, they started bop, 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 shooting at the whip. And when we ended up crashing or whatever, but when the car collided with the other vehicle, I jolted forward. Now, mind you, all this simultaneously happened as the bullet was going through the window. So when you, after the scene and, hey, stop. After the scene and everything, you could see like the car window, the glass was shattered like in the window. But how I was sitting, like I said, something intuitively told me to take off my seatbelt. Had I not taken off my seatbelt, I would have been shot through my neck. I felt the heat of the bullet. Like, this is how crazy it was. I felt the heat of, like, the wind and the heat of the bullet pass my neck. And if that pressure from me moving forward, jolting forward, and it was a nice car. It was a nice Porsche. It was a very, very nice car. You know, them seatbelts be tugging. I would even feel it sometimes when we'd be in the car. So had I not had that seatbelt on, I would have been shot in my neck. Do you understand that? So yeah, that's why I say, like, intuition is very important, and it has saved my life. Anyway, so yeah, and it was so bad that I thought the man that I was with, the man I'm with, I thought he got shot in the head, because I look over and he got blood everywhere, all over his head, and I'm like, oh shit, the bullet hit him, and y'all, it was crazy. But yeah, that's one time intuition saved my life. That's one time intuition has saved my life. Had I not had that seatbelt on, I would have jerked my way right back into that bullet. You see? Had I not had that seatbelt on, I really believe that I would have been shot. And yeah, so thankfully I listened to my intuition. And yes, Vegas. Yep. I definitely would have been shot. I would not be here. Hey, get your ass. I'm gonna fuck you up. You're gonna go in the cage, because I'm getting sick and I'm getting tired of you fucking with shit. Leave it alone. For real. You keep touching. Listen, Sheba, listen. You are gonna go in the cage all night. You're gonna feel cramped. You're not even gonna be happy. But yep, that's how intuition saved my life, honey. I would have been shot through the neck. So when you get that gut feeling, when something, it even be the smallest little voice. It even be the smallest little voice. Listen to it. Listen to that instinct. Okay? Your intuition is instinctual. Don't go against it. Okay? But with that being said, y'all, I gotta go. Like, I have to go. I can't keep on here. I have to go. So thank you guys so much for being here. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for the super chat. Thank you guys who joined the memberships. I truly, truly appreciate you. I really, really do, from the bottom of my heart to the soles of my feet. Thank ya. All right. And with that being said, I have to go. Yes, I have to go. Sheba, I'm sick of you. But yes, thank you guys so much for being here, because you didn't have to. You didn't have to be here. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. Same dress. What about it? What about the dress? What about it? Dang. I can't just wear something I like. Shoot, I like this dress. What about it? Anyway, so Sheba, you want to come say bye before we go? You want to say bye? I don't think Sheba wants to say bye. I didn't fart. I swear to God, it wasn't a fart. I swear it was my thighs coming together. It was not a fart. It wasn't a fart. I swear to God. Okay. With that being said, y'all, thank you guys so much. I truly, truly appreciate you guys. And if you have not already, feel free to go ahead and check out ESP Essential for all your spiritual myths, all your spiritual manifestations, all your spiritual readings, crystals, whatever it is you need, we got it. All right. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. I really, really do. And thank you for hanging out and answering the phone when I called y'all. Hey! Y'all fighting? Hey! You stop that. Stop smacking her, Shiva. Leave her alone. Can I exit off this video in peace? We can't keep doing this. Leave her alone. Stop challenging her, Copper. Stop being fucking mean. Stop being a goddamn hater. Stop being a bitch. Stop being mean. Oh my God. Y'all, they almost got into a fight. They started swinging. I don't know if you heard it. But they started swinging. I gotta make sure I watch them. Anyway. So with that being said, you guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.